a lot of times people need to hear the same thing in different ways over and over again, maybe to believe them or to take action. I know I'm definitely that person. And that's why I love the testing that I do so much, because they look at your health at different angles, but there are often themes that emerge that overlap, and you can use different tests to correlate or to confirm what's on one or the other. And so, like, you've heard me talk about the nutrigenomics testing, and essentially how it's not just one gene that kind of dictates what I tell people they should do or how their body is functioning. It's different themes that I'm seeing over and over again in different sections of the test that are measuring different things. And that's the same for the major functional labs that I do, the organic acids test, which is looking at waste metabolites for your gut health, your neurotransmitter health, your metabolism, your vitamin absorption, etc. Hair tissue mineral analysis, which is looking for any heavy metals that might be in your system, and your mineral balance, which can really show how stressed out you are. And then the hormone cortisol test, which again measures hormones, can also really look at stress levels. And then those things can all be correlated together, even though they're looking at different aspects, and then also correlated with the nutrigenomics test. So I'll give you an example of a client that I saw yesterday. On her OAT test, her neurotransmitters were leaning more towards a stressed state. And so what do we do for that? Well, we have to reduce stress, but that's like pretty abstract. We can work on that over time. And that includes working on her gut health, working on like mindset stuff. But from a technical perspective, we have to wait to see what her hormones and cortisol look like, because from a like supplement standpoint, that's going to dictate what we do to support her stress. And then what's interesting, in the OAT report, it says correlate with genetic test results. So correlate with COMT and MAO. These are genes that kind of dictate how our neurotransmitters work, how we process dopamine and serotonin, how prone we are to stress. And so once I get her genetic results back, I can look at what those markers are for her and support her that way through specific supplements. That could be magnesium, it could be things in foods that she needs more of to help those genes function a little bit more. And so my favorite hashtag, it's all related. And not that you need all of this information, but it's helpful to see it from different angles and to take multiple approaches to heal what's going on. But I'll also say stress is the root cause of so many gut issues, hormone issues, fatigue, weight gain. And a lot of people aren't willing to admit their stress. And I talk to people and they're like, oh, my stress is okay. And I used to be this person. I was a total nut job and my cortisol was like non-existent, and I refused to believe it. So I get that people, maybe that's their baseline. You know, society teaches us it's not okay to admit that you're burnt out or stressed, but it's an epidemic, and these tests, you can't hide from them. They clearly show when someone's extra stressed. So I just wanted to throw that out there. If you're really curious about what's going on in your body, you got to do some tests to look inside. I mean, I could probably guess some of these things for people, but to really tweak what's going to be the most efficient way for you to rebalance your body, you've got to get to the root cause and look at these labs and see what's going on and put them all together. So any questions, let me know.